Dame, very much an emerging club in Irish basketball, and their opponents are Neptune from Cork, whose cup pedigree is first class. At senior level, it hasn't been a great season for Neptune, but the Under-19 Cup final offered the prospect of salvaging something. We join it from the outset with our commentators Sean O'Sullivan, Liam Hartigan and Tim McCarthy.
Hello and welcome to the Under-19 men's final at the National Basketball Arena, where the finalists are Neptune of Cork and Delta Notre Dame of Dublin. And there we see the Delta Notre Dame team: Cassian Naughton, Niall Phelan, Padraig Kennedy, Eamon Gallagher. The starters there will be Niall Phelan, Gallagher, Alan Sherratt and probably Conor Blunt and Dave Delaney. Into the action straight away with Alan Sherratt, the Paul Gascoigne look-alike, standing on the outside trying a three-point attempt, and that opens the scoring. Liam Hartigan joined me on the commentary position. A great start for Alan Sherratt and for the Notre Dame team.
That's right, it's unusual to put up a three-pointer so early in the game. Great confidence booster.
Now, Liam, both of these teams will be playing tough offensive and defensive rebounds.
That's right, but the interesting thing is they haven't played each other before, certainly not in the last 3 years. So who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah. And joining me down on the ground floor position, Tim McCarthy. Tim, how do you see it down there?
Well, it's going to be quite an interesting game, really. I think Delta will be slight favourites, but in this situation, Neptune have good cup tradition down through the years, so it'll be a good game.
And the jump ball, Alan Sherratt jumping against Eamon O'Neill, number 6 in the yellow. Neptune from Cork playing in yellow. Delta Notre Dame from Dublin playing in white. Good inside throw from Marcus Wally. Tries the jump shot inside, but it's taken away very quickly to Niall Phelan in white, number 23 for Delta. And a big block inside by the Neptune player, number 15. That's a point we should watch for Liam Hartigan. Number 15 yellow, Dave Kelleher, a big player for Neptune.
Yes, he'll be a big force on the boards, and he can intimidate players coming to the basket.
In the offense, Eamon O'Neill giving it out to Marcus Wally on the outside. Neptune slow it down. Hennessy there at the point, averages 23 points a game. He's number 7. Watch for him and his outside shots. It's a travelling call by Tony Burke. They'll be nervous out here, Liam, the two teams. It's their first big final, really.
That's right, and you've got to be very precise with your footwork. He just moved his pivot foot just that fraction before releasing the ball.
Sherratt there, who's on the drive, faced by number 9, Kenneth Clark of Neptune. That means that Sherratt will go out to the sideline. It's a sideline ball for the white team there, Delta Notre Dame, who lead by 3 points to nothing for Neptune. Number 44, Kennedy playing Sherratt, and out to Eamon Gallagher, number 15 for white. Delta slow it down, looking for the opening, looking to penetrate possibly to Conor Blount inside. Number 23, Phelan throws up a big shot. Blount inside with the rebound, and is scrambled. Heavy defense, and it will be a jump ball. Rebounding very important in this game of basketball.
That's right. If you can get offensive rebounds, you can get second chances and third chances. Plus, you can cause foul trouble.
Patient build up by the Delta team. The jump shot isn't good. Blunt gets a second and third attempt at it, and that'll drop in. And it's 5-0 for Delta. Big rebounding by Blunt.
That's right. I think that Neptune are going to have to be much more careful on their rebounding.
Excellent steal there by number 15, Eamon Gallagher, and they push it to 7-0. Big pressure defense. Delta playing a zone press, Liam. I noticed that they're very heavy in the defense. Eamon O'Neill on the outside with a jump shot, trying to open the scoring for Neptune. It drops in. Eamon O'Neill, whose father played for Cork in the Munster final at minor level in 1956, and I'm sure Eamon Senior will be watching Cork when this game goes out. Sherratt at the point, number 33. 23, Niall Phelan. He'll probably be going to America in a scholarship, and that's why, because he's a threat. It took 2 of the Neptune players to guard him, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 free shots. 7 points to 2, and just 2.5 minutes gone in the match. Notre Dame coach Tom Doherty. Tom was born in New York and moved to Ireland at a very young age. He's one of the most experienced coaches in the game. Coached Ireland under 15 and under 17. Phelan didn't pick up any advantage on his 2 free throws. It remains 8-2. Hennessy at the point, number 7 for Neptune. Playing it out to Dave Kelleher. Going in the rebound, in for the drive. Excellent power play by Kelleher. And Neptune will need all his assistance to penetrate this Delta defense. Kelleher outside once again to 44. Dave Delaney. Alan Sherrod at the point, looking for the 3-point attempt. Unlucky, and picked up again. Power rebound by David Kelleher, number 15. Well, it's Michael Hennessy on the drive, and we'll have to watch for that fast break for the Neptune squad. Hennessy is very quick off the mark.
Look at your hands away.
Hennessy looking, probing, finds Declan Kelly inside, and that's why he's going for a scholarship to the United States. Declan Kelly, number 4, his first taste of the action and his first brace of points. Neptune move into the lead. Pressure defense again by Neptune. 10 points to 9. Outside Cassian Nocton. Certainly the zone press working very well for Neptune. Niall Phelan probing inside. Cassian Nocton looking for the shot. Very well protected defense. Sherrod takes a 3-point attempt. Not good. And that's another sign of good defense by Neptune.
That's right, but that was an unnecessary shot. That was really from downtown. He had to be 10 feet outside the 3-point line.
So what's Tom Doherty going to do? He looks at his options on the side. Hennessy on the drive. Excellent penetration by Hennessy, number 7. He's the small guy, 5'8", but he gets in amongst them.
And the change around has been that Neptune are going inside for their scores, and Delta haven't really adjusted to get the ball inside to Conor Blount.
Possibly time for a timeout by Delta Notre Dame.
Dave and Sherry, you got to get us into our offense. That's you guys set up. Go 22 offense, you understand? Now look, you guys stand on offense, you're easy to defend, and all they're doing is just overplaying every player in that court right now.
All you got to do is go over and pick for him. He'll come in. If they give him the 1-on-1, he'll hit the big for the curry. Okay? Good job. Great defense, sir. Great defense.
And a good timeout by Junior Ryan. He's inspiring confidence. I think he's happy with the way things are going for his team at the moment.
Declan Kelly taking it in, looking inside for Eamon O'Neill. Excellent assist pass by Kelly, and a great penetration by number 10, Marcus Wally. Now, can Delta get back in the game? Referee Tony Burke finds that Conor Blount ran over the line. He's unhappy. Neptune go on the offense once again. Inside, excellent pass by Hennessy, finding Wally again in deep. And Wally was fouled. Let's see who the foul is on. Wally steadies. Misses the first one. This 18 handicapper golfer as well, just transferred from Carricknavar School to Neptune, misses the second as well, and big rebounding by Delta. Nocton takes it away, looking outside for Alan Sherrod. He's inside to Blount. Blount pops it in, and that's what Conor Blount is supposed to do. Neptune on the break. Declan Kelly driving through, picked up by Hennessy into Kelleher, David Kelleher, number 15, and he's now scored 4 points. Neptune have scored 16 to 11 in favour of Neptune. Eamon O'Neill going in for the big jump shot. Tipped away, a good defence by Blount. But in there again is Marcus Wally, having an excellent game in the front line, and he's picking up a lot of loose ball and a lot of scores as a result.
Delta Notre Dame are not blocking out. They've got to get their body between their opponent and the basket for those rebounds.
Dave Delaney, 44, finds number 6, Padraig Kennedy. Phelan tries the jump shot. An excellent jump shot for Phelan. Number 23, and that's 4 points for Niall Phelan, narrowing the gap, 18 points to 13. Michael Hennessy at the point, finds David Kelleher inside, big hook shot. Poor defense, I must say, by the Delta team.
And you could hear Junior Ryan shouting, shoot it, Michael, but actually Michael made a better option with that inside pass.
Now what can Delta do to stem the flow here?
While all this is happening, Sean, Alan Shearer is getting treatment for an ankle injury behind the Delta bench.
There we see the injury to Alan Sherrod, and that looks rather serious. Meantime, on court, Declan Kelly on the outside looking for the shot. It doesn't fall for him. Big rebound again by Neptune, and they're constantly defying the opportunities of rebounds for the Notre Dame team. Inside to Wally, number 10, and that's 6 points for Wally.
Again, credit Declan Kelly, excellent pass.
But Phelan is there for Delta Notre Dame, returning 22 to 15.
And Niall Phelan is very much the go-to man for Delta. When they're in any trouble, they'll go to him for a score.
6 Kennedy for Delta, looking inside, excellent penetration, fearless driving by Kennedy, and we may have an opportunity to see that again. Kennedy, number 6, driving in, faced by Declan Kelly and Wally, puts the ball up, no foul, excellent penetration. Number 6, Padraig Kennedy. Blunt looking inside. Now that's better from Delta. It's 22 to 19. They've closed the gap.
And I think their confidence will begin to come up as well.
Tom Doherty unhappy that Eamon Gallagher will have picked up 3 fouls in the first half. 8 minutes remaining. First half.
Yellow.
Loose ball play, and Neptune pick up the loose ball. Eamon O'Neill on the outside, but a loose pass. Dave Delaney in there looking for the drive. Good choice, and dunked in by Niall Phelan.
And
there we see it. Dave Delaney, 44, driving, has a look up, sees Phelan filling the lane. Excellent drive, positioned by Phelan, dunks it in for 2.
I think a possible foul, though, just before he laid off that pass. I think he charged. And the problem, I think, for Neptune is that they've thrown the ball away several times now in attack.
And as we speak, Conor Blunt pushes Delta Notre Dame with his 8th point and Delta's 23rd point. Delta back in the game big time.
And Neptune have to be thinking about getting a timeout soon.
Now Hennessy at the point, seeking the opening. He's looking for the 3-point play. That's a bit far for Hennessy. He finds it again, pops it out to Kelleher. Marcus Wally will pick up a big jump shot. Finds O'Neill on the inside, but Hennessy penetrating. In he goes. What a pass. That's excellent play by Kelly and Hennessy. Great combination between the guards.
That's right. They're very, very alert to that pass. Once they penetrate, they're looking to see who they can dump the pass to when they draw all the defense to themselves.
Padraig Kennedy, he's made a difference since he came in. Dave Delaney much steadier at the point now. Kennedy finding Phelan, their shooter, looking for the jump shot, and there we go. That's a 2-point play, and even though he had 2 people marking him, he still managed to get that ball up and into the basket. 25 points, and that's 10 for Phelan. 25 to 24, 6.5 minutes left in the half. Delta on the break, Eamon Gallagher moving it in. There he's going all the way. Great break, great steal by Delta. And let's have a look at some of the scorers. Niall Phelan leads the field with 10 points for Delta Notre Dame. Conor Blunt has 8 points, that's number 53. Number 6, Eamon O'Neill, brings Neptune back into it. It's 27 to 26 in favour of Delta Notre Dame. Delta looking confident. Phelan pops it up, but the rebound is taken by Declan Kelly. Very careful to find David Kelleher on the outside. Kelleher moves in, finds Hennessy. Neptune moves to the lead. It's 28 to 27. It's end-to-end stuff. Great drive from Eamon Gallagher, showing great composure under the basket. Back with Hennessy. Inside to David Kelly, or Declan Kelly. Picked up loose ball by Eamon O'Neill. Great steal by Padraig Kennedy. Good drive by Kennedy. Certainly Delta's fast play is making the scores count right now. Neptune on the offense, looking for Clark for the jump shots. Doesn't fall, good for him. Kelly goes in for the second attempt, and that's better for Neptune. That has stopped the drain. That may get Neptune back in the run here. Pressure defense. Bomber Lynch takes it away now to Delta, trying to get a setup for the shot on the outside. Steady as she goes for Delta. Niall Phelan inside, picking up Dave Delaney back in the game. Push off by Lynch, pops it in for 2. Could have been somewhat of an offensive foul there.
It looked like he put an elbow into his stomach, all right. I'd have called offensive foul.
Kenneth Clark on the drive. Big drive by Neptune, narrowing the gap to 8 points.
Good drive, and they still need to get a better balance between going inside for the easy shots and popping the odd 3-pointer or the odd outside shot to open it up.
Delta inside, Conor Blunt, great drive, number 53. Kelleher on the inside, good drive by Kelleher. Good penetration. Now that was good penetration by Blunt and a great pass by Bomber Lynch. Big shot by Kenneth Clark, narrowing the gap. 8 points, and that's 4 points for Kenneth Clark. Rebound again by Blount. 12 defensive rebounds and 8 offensive rebounds. He's the star of the game so far. Alan Sherratt, big outside shot. I mentioned he was a 3-point specialist, and that's what he's there to do. 3 points for Sherratt.
And I think really with Conor Blount and Niall Phelan playing so well, and then you bring somebody off the bench who's going to put a 3-pointer in for you, the extra bench depth of Delta is beginning to tell.
Now what can Neptune do? The reply is good by Kelly, Declan Kelly, number 4. The gap is 11 in favour of the Dublin team Delta in the men's under-19 final. Good defence by Neptune. Declan Kelly trying to penetrate. Michael Hennessy looking for the outside shot. Well covered into Kelly, but Kelly not having the best of luck today. Meantime, Eamon O'Neill picks up the rebound. Good position by O'Neill.
This is a good period in the game for Neptune. The defense is working much, much better. If they can keep up this intensity, that's the key.
Let's see what they can do. Bomber Lynch finding Sherratt on the outside. Takes the shot.
Oh, yes, Apio, come on, jump.
Now, what has Lynch got to offer inside? Up to Phelan. Phelan's shot isn't good, but Blount picks up the rebound. Well, that's excellent offense. Fearless in the attack. Phelan delighted with his score there and picks up the extra shot.
Sherry! No.
Again, feeling very, very good, going through the gap and drawing the foul. What he does really well is, even though he's fouled, he concentrates on putting the ball in the basket and earns the bonus shot.
It's an inside game. We got to drive at them, okay?
Good job.
That was a good shot, don't get me wrong. But now that they come out, fake the shot and drive. But we got to attack the inside now on offense, okay?
Tom Doherty much happier now with his team's performance. Gap is 11. Can Kenneth Clark make a difference? Knocked out of bounds by Neptune. Neptune and the client, they seem to rush the shots just a little bit now.
And Tom Doherty was worried about Ken Clark there a moment ago. He said Clark was beginning to hurt us, which he was, but also he's doing a few wild things.
And as you say that, Liam, he's actually going to be removed from the game, and he's going to be replaced by Wally.
Steady build up, big rebounds again by Conor Blount.
Yellow 6 on the arm.
I don't care about the fouls. We got to bring in. So you play the D now. 2. It's on 4 fouls. That's big.
Conor Blount puts it up for the first of his 2 free shots. That foul was on Eamon O'Neill, who's picked up his 3rd foul. Blount, number 53.
And it's not just the fact that he's got 15 points, but 23 rebounds. Incredible.
Now, what can Neptune do? They're 11 down. They've got 13 minutes in this under-19 final. Referee Tony Burke right on the spot there. Michael Hennessy under pressure from the Delta defense.
Step in, fellas!
Shot by Kelleher. Breaks away, but big rebound by O'Neill. Turns around for the jump shot. And once again, Neptune are out of luck with their shots. That's a better return. Power rebounding by Eamon O'Neill in picture there. Brings the gap to 9. Neptune aren't out of it yet. Hennessy on the outside looking for the 3-point shot, but the rebound again is by Blount. Let's have a look at that play again as Hennessy picks himself up from the floor.
The question is whether Hennessy was standing with his feet still. I think it's a very, very close call, but Tony Burke was very close to the action.
Another brace of points for Delta, 55 to 44. 12 minutes remaining in this under-19 final. Dave Kelleher, big drive, big basket, and a big contribution from Kelleher. He's on 10 points.
Well, if we could see that one again this time. That was a definite charge. Hennessy got his feet planted on the ground, and Conor Blount charged in.
Now that's a brave piece of play by young Hennessy. David Kelleher is trying to take it all the way himself, and he does. He gets the basket, and number 15 there has scored 12 points for Neptune. And a very quick return by Niall Phelan, who's on 20 points for Delta. The scores are coming thick and fast now. Kelly settling down for Neptune. Keller on the outside, trying the outside shot, and it's a good one. Junior Ryan there on his feet, participating in the game. David Keller once again, big jump shot. He's on 16 points, and he's having a major impact on this game. Delta on the offense. The gap is 5. Rebound again by Marcus Wally. This game is picking up the pace. Michael Hennessy finding Davis, Declan Kelly. The loose ball play, and it's inevitably going to be a jump ball. Junior Ryan much happier now with his team's play.
And Declan Kelly's been that little bit unfortunate. A couple of his shots have just popped back out. He's got a softer shot.
Eamon O'Neill looking for a good return, and the gap all of a sudden is 3 points. 10.5 minutes to go in this game. We've got 57 for Delta, 54 for Neptune. A wonderful exhibition of skillful, tough basketball by these under-19 sides. Delta on the offense, trying to find the shot. It's Gallagher finding Blunt inside, and he pokes it up, finds another 2 points. And Delta head off to try and extend their lead. Gallagher penetrating, excellent drive by Gallagher, and that's what Delta need at this point in the game.
That's right, rather than going for the 3-point shot, go for the high percentage.
Delta trying the patient build-up. They'll look for a penetration shot once again.
Step back, step back.
Their star is Phelan.
Yeah, I do.
Phelan pops it up for the outside, and that's why he's going to the United States on scholarship. Now Neptune on the offense. They should look for the inside penetration once again. O'Neill takes a jumper, and down it goes. The gap is 4. This is excellent basketball in the under-19 men's cup final. Excitement all the way. Now Delta on the offense. Can they increase their lead? William Bomber Lynch in picture number 25. Looking for the penetration once again. The crowd on their feet. Now this will test both teams. This will test their capability and indeed their nerve. Big break and a big points.
They're coming back.
Well, Neptune, one of the oldest clubs in basketball, approaching their 50th year of basketball in Ireland, and they won't give up easily. Whereas Delta, they're probably one of the younger clubs. They're together for the last 3 or 4 years. And look at the Neptune squad, how David Keller would like to be back in there, but he's got 5 fouls. Declan Kelly, just back from the States where he's been trying out for a college position. Loose ball play by Clark, but that gives the opportunity once again to Delta. William Lynch, clever overhead to Niall Phelan, and that's excellent. That's cool and assured, and maybe the difference in this game.
Face it, Willie, face it! Step to the ball!
Kelly is only 3 points, and there's 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in this under-19 final. Pressure defense by Neptune. Delta bring it over the line. William Lynch looking for the inside shot. And Delta now in some frustration. A little bit of loose play by Clark, gives the ball once again to Delta. Blount on the inside, pops it up and makes the gap 72 to 67. Now what will Neptune do? Could we see this game going to extra time?
Call, John.
Look at Doherty. Excitement etched on his face. Wally goes inside. That's a power play.
Excellent baseline drive.
It's 74 to 71. 1 minute 14 seconds left in the game.
Now, will they be patient this time? They need to hold the ball.
Got it.
Smart foul.
Yellow foul.
Kelly is on 2 already. That's his 3rd foul. But he had to foul. They must get the ball back in possession for Neptune. But they're putting Sherratt to the line, and he's a good free throw.
He is. It's unfortunate. Delta have done reasonably well from the free throw. They're not perfect by any means, but reasonably well.
Quite a high level of fouling on both sides. 14 fouls each in this second half. Sherratt at the line. And that's excellent concentration. At the height of the intensity here, he just steps to the line and pops it up. Let's see, can he do it the second time?
Neptune need a quick shot down the court this time and an immediate foul.
And just a minute to go in the cup final. Declan Kelly puts out for a big one. And that's a 3-point play. 50 seconds left, and there's 2 points in it.
They need to foul straight away.
Now Delta, Niall Phelan. Will Delta's nerves survive, or can they be fouled by Declan Kelly? Yes, they are.
Smart foul. Again, the clock is their enemy. There's only 2 points in it. If he misses these free throws, they can go down, make a 3-pointer, and they're in the lead.
For the 3-point lead for Delta. Will he carry the under-19 cup? It rests firmly on his own shoulders. Delta, all based around here by the National Arena in the Rathfarnham and Tala area. And that's great composure by young Sherratt.
And expect a quick shot from Kelly here.
Well, there's Mullins looking for the big shot. It goes to Wally. Oh, it does break away for the rebound. And it's thrown out, hopefully, by the Delta players. Neptune will go for the 3-point attempt. Big attempt for the rebound by Kelly, but it's that man Niall Phelan looking to penetrate. He's going to hold it up. They've got a foul. There's 12 seconds on the clock, and there's 4 points of a difference. Delta inching closer and closer to that under-19 cup. Can Neptune get a break here? Will bring it back?
Only if they foul immediately.
Sherratt gets it up, but it's fouled by O'Neill, given up to Marcus Wally, and he travels. So unfortunate with just 2 seconds on the clock. He fouls. There's number 6, Eamon O'Neill, traveled with the ball. Delta thrown up hopefully, and they win the under-19 cup. An excellent performance by Delta. The final score at the National Basketball